Hello everyone, let me introduce myself first. My name is Sainura and today I would like to share my academic journey with you. My education has not been a perfect straight road, like there have been up and down moments of doubts and challenges that test my patience. But looking back, I've realized that every step, whether it was a success or a setback, it has shaped the person who I am today. I started my schooling at IOBC, the International Language and Business Center, where I stayed from primary all the way to high school. In primary school, I learned the basic reading, writing, mathematics, and science. I was not always the top student in the class, but I was curious and willing to try. I also took part in our school's sport day, and those moments taught me an important lesson. Even if you don't win every time, showing up, trying your best, and supporting your teammates matters more. When I entered high school, the subject became more difficult and sometimes it felt very overwhelming. There were times I didn't get the result I hoped for, but those moments taught me to adapt, to change my study methods, to ask for help, and to keep going even when I felt like giving up. I keep joining sport day and other school activity because they remind me that learning isn't just about textbook, it's about building teamwork, disciplines, and confidence. After IOBC, I decided to take different parts of enroll at K Academy to prepare for the GED exam. This was a big change for me, new teachers, a new learning style, and a much shorter time to prepare. It wasn't easy, but I put it consistent efforts, and in the end, I achieved a score of 635. For me, the score is more than a number to represent months of effort, self-discipline, and not giving up even when I felt behind. Outside of school, I've always believed in learning new skills, and I've been learning the Chinese language, which has opened my mind to another culture and give me a useful skill for the future. I've also practiced karate, which taught me discipline, respect, and mental focus lessons that apply to both sports and life. These activities have been a reminder that education is not only about grades, but also about developing characters. My academic journey may not have been perfect, but it has been real. I have learned to keep going even when progress feels slow. I've learned to value personal growth over comparisons with others, and I've learned that the skill we gain along the way often matters more than the mark on a piece of paper. In conclusion, my education has been about persistence, adaptability, and self-improvement. From IOBC to K Academy, from sport day to my GED, from Chinese classes to karate training, each step has prepared me for the challenge ahead. And I may not have had the smoothest or most perfect academic records, but I believe I have the determination to succeed and the willingness to keep learning for the rest of my life. So thank you for your attention. Bye.
Hello everyone, welcome to my part 2 of video, and today I'm going to present about the hospitality sector is experiencing a shortage of labor and how would we attract and retain employees. So first of all, I would like to thanks to have this opportunity to share my perspective on one of the most pressing challenges in the hospitality industry today, the shortage of skilled and motivated employees. So this issue is not just about number or statistic, it's about people and how hospitality industry is built on human connection. Without the right people, hotels, restaurants, resorts, and tourism service cannot deliver the experiences guests expect. So today I'm going to walk you through why this shortage is happening and how it's impacting the industry, and most importantly, strategies to both attract and retain talented employees. Here's our roadmap for the presentations. A quick overview of current hospitality labor shortage so we understand the problem and key causes and contributing factors. Why is it so difficult to hire and keep staff? The impacts on service, revenue, and daily operation. What happens when there aren't enough people? Requirement and hiring strategies, how to bring it in the right talent. Engagement and relation methods, how to ensure employee feels value and stay long term. Final key is to take away everything and putting it all together. So by the end, I hope you will see that this challenge was, while serious, also present opportunities for innovation and leadership in this industry. So let's go to the next slide. And this slide is about the overview of the hospitality labor shortage. And across, in nowadays, across the globe, the hospitality industry is experiencing a significant shortage of workers. Hotels, restaurants, cruise lines, and travel agency are all competing for the same pool of talent, and that pool is smaller than it used to be. In many business, turnover rates are at high records, and this means that even when positions are filled, employees often leave within months. Long hours, late night shift, weekend walks, and the physically demanding nature of the job can make it challenging to retain staff. Another factor is the perception of hospitality jobs as temporary rather than long-term career. Many young professionals choose fields that seem to offer more sustainability, better pay, or remote work options. The consequences are visible, like guests waiting longer for service or fewer rooms being available for booking because they aren't enough staff to clean and maintain them. So restaurants closing section of their dining rooms due to lack of wait staff. The shortage is not just an HR problem, it's a challenging that affects the guest experiences and overall business sustainability. So let's go to the next slide again. So this slide is about the key causes and contributing factors. Why it's happening? But in my opinion, there's no single reason. It's a combination of factors like compensation gaps worked in hospitality often do not match the overall workload or the cost of living, making it hard to compete with other industries. Demanding work schedules, like many roles require long, irregular hours, which can lead to burnout and affect personal lives. Limited career pathways without clear promotion opportunities, employee may not see a long-term future in the industry. Insufficient training. When staff don't receive proper training, they feel less confident and less motivated. Changing workforce expectations. Younger generations value flexibility, purpose, and work-life balance more than ever before. And this thing like seasonal instability. In some region of hospitality industry, there is like highly seasonal, leading to uncertainty during off-peak times. So each of these issues contributes to the larger challenge, understanding them, helping us design better solutions. So the next slide is about how it affects service revenue and operations. So the effects of a labor shortage reach every corner of a hospitality business. Service quality when there are like very few employee, guests may feel neglected or rushed. The warm, personalized service that defines hospitality becomes harder to deliver. Revenue impact. Business lose opportunity to upsell or serve more customers. Guests who have a poor experiences may not return, affecting long-term revenue. Operational strain. The remaining staff take on extra duties, leading to stress, mistakes, and stress, mistakes, and fatigue. That make them like very guilty. Like this can create a cycle where overworked employees eventually leave, worsening the shortage. In short, staffing problems are not just about filling position, they are directly influence guest satisfaction. They directly influence guest satisfaction, financial performances, and the morale of the entire team. So this slide is about recruitment and hiring strategies. So how can we attract talented employees? Okay. Here are some effective strategies, like offer competitive pays and benefits, even small increase or perk like free meals, transportation allowance, or healthcare support can make a big difference. Highlight growth opportunities, promote internal promotion, skills development, and leadership pathways so candidates see a future with you. Improve employer branding. Use social media and storytelling to showcase your team cultures and values. Provide flexible scheduling where possible. Allow staff to choose shifts that fit their lifestyle. Involve employees in recruitment. Current team members can be excellent ambassadors, attracting friends and peers. Streamline the hiring process. Responds quickly to application and make onboarding welcome and support. Attraction starts with showing that you value people, not just position. So this slide is about engagement and retention methods. So hiring is only half of the challenges. Retaining employee requires consistent effort. Set clear expectations so staff understand their roles and feel confident in their work. Give regular constructive feedback. Don't wait for annual reviews to recognize good work or address challenges. Celebrate achievements, even small milestones help employees feel appreciated. Invest in ongoing training to keep skills sharp and open career paths. Foster teamwork and inclusions. Like when employees feel they belong, like they are more loyal, maintain work-life balance, avoid unnecessary overtime and allow flexibility when possible. Listening to staff feedback and act on it, employees stay longer when they know their voice matters. Retention is about building trust, respect, and opportunity within the workplace. So let's wrap up everything. So the hospitality labor shortage is real and has serious impact on service quality, revenue, and operations. In case includes low pay, demanding works, work up and key the hospitality labor shortage is real and has serious impact on service quality, revenue, and operations. Its causes include low pay, demanding hours, lack of career growth, and shifting workforce expectation. To attract staff, business must offer business must offer competitive benefit, clear growth opportunity, and a positive work culture. To retain them, leader must focus on recognition, training, inclusion, and flexibility. So hospitality is ultimately about people, both the guests and the team members who serve them. By creating workplace where employees feel valued, respected, and inspired, we not only solve staffing problems but also elevate the entire guest experiences. Thank you for your attention and giving me this kind of opportunity to make this presentation.